New Jersey Snake Man here in the Snake Man lair, showing off a few more of our scaly friends. And today, figured we would start with one of the most common snakes in the country, one you probably have seen around your house. Even if you live in New York City, these guys can actually live there. And that is correct. This is a garter snake. And no, I didn't mispronounce it. They're often called garden snakes. In fact, I grew up calling them garden snakes. But they're called garter snakes because of the pattern on the back. It's was a very common pattern of garter that people used to hold their socks up when these guys were discovered, and that is why they were named the Garter snake. And like I said, you can find these all across the country, even up into Canada. They're one of the most cold-tolerant snakes. So here, it's February here in New Jersey. You'll start to see these guys somewhere in March, even some days when there's snow on the ground. You get a warm day, these guys will start coming out to bask. Now, they are baskers, unlike many snakes, which means that they are somewhat active during the day, but they're technically crepuscular, which is a fun word that just means that they're active at dusk and dawn. Now, these guys are completely harmless. And hopefully our goal here with anybody who might be a little nervous about snakes or even afraid or even terrified of them is that, you know, maybe they'll pick up a camera instead of a shovel, because these guys absolutely can't hurt you. They do not have any venom. They do not get big enough to constrict anything. They're actually not even constrictors. They overpower very small prey. They like fish. They like soft-bodied prey like salamanders, worms, things of that nature. They'll even eat small mice. So if you have those around, or if you live out in the country like I do, these guys can be beneficial for you in helping to keep some of those populations at check. They do range in color, so this one you can see has a little bit of a greenish tint to it. Many of them are black. They can go all the way into browns, some where you can barely even see that checkered pattern. So they do vary somewhat for sure. And the females can get about twice this size. This one is a adult male, so you can see that they don't get terribly large. And for anybody that's ever caught one, they're probably like, wait, how is that thing not biting you? Because usually they're a little nippy when you first catch them, and they'll also musk. They secrete like it's not really feces, but it's something like it. It stinks terribly. But they calm down really quickly once they realize that you're not going to hurt them. So if you put it in perspective, the size of me compared to the size of this snake, I'm pretty massive. And so this snake is terrified when it's first caught. But then once they realize they're in no danger, they calm right down, and they act kind of just like this one. So these guys are pretty awesome, and one of the first snakes that many snake lovers fall in love with, as did I. The reason I'm here today is because of a garter snake I caught in Connecticut in my childhood many years ago. So they are super cool. So go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Check us out on some of our other platforms. We're going to be showing off a bunch of our scaly friends. And let us know if there's a snake you'd like to see. We'd love to show it off for you, tell you a little bit about them, and go from there. So thanks so much, and we'll be catching you later.